Well, hi.
We're on, sister. We're on. We're
Hey,
on.
hey,
Hi.
hey.
Happy
How
Monday.
are you? Yes, happy Monday. We're
I'm
actually
good.
doing it on a Monday.
Yes.
So
Yes, we
this
are.
is been
And this is like
test.
we're doing YouTube now. Like all of these are being on all of these are being posted, right? To our
Yes,
YouTube
yeah.
channel. So if you've been listening to us, awesome. Thank you so much. But now you can watch us and listen to us.
Yeah, you can just
Oh,
see how crazy we look when we talk about
yeah.
crazy
Sometimes
shit.
we show up
So
looking crazy. Sometimes we're show ready. Yes. So,
sometimes we're
but
not. So
yeah.
like today. But welcome to Lightworkers
Oh,
Unite.
Lightworkers Unite is a podcast and social show hosted by intuitive women, lightworkers, and most importantly, friends, Mayume and Manjeet. Welcome to our podcast, Lightworkers Unite, where we believe there is a lightworker within all of us.
Whether you are a medium, an educator, or a nuclear medicine technologist, there is a lightworker within you, and we have work to do.
This is a safe and sacred place where lightworkers connect, grow, and learn.
And share our light with the world. What are we're coming off a big weekend, had a big Mother's Day weekend. You doing okay with that?
oh my God,
Everything
it was the
going?
best. Everything's great. I got to see
Yeah.
my crazy little Asian mama from her home. We went and picked her up. Melina hadn't seen her in her new home for quite a while. Like, so my oldest, Melina, was traveling abroad, studying abroad for her second semester and was all over the place and gone for 16 weeks. So I got
My
to pick her up
gosh.
on Thursday. Last Thursday was awesome. And
I
uh,
know.
and then Amanda, who is at U of A her freshman year, I picked her up the day before. Like, I flew down, moved her stuff into storage, and brought her home. So
Wow.
can't tell I'm a little sniffly. I have a little bit of a cold. I
Yeah.
think I'm a little run down because then we went to
Oh,
Chelan and it's just been going, going, going. But it was a lovely, lovely Mother's Day. We got to, after we dropped my mom off after lunch, we went and did an escape room. It's something I'm
yeah.
such a geek and I love them. I'm not saying that I'm great at them. I just love them. And Dana is really good at. But the five of us, the John, me, and the girls, I said, this is all I want to do. So we did. We got it done
Oh,
in
well, that's awesome.
45 minutes. It's Conundrum in Redmond. If you're not familiar, they have lots of different ones, but it's the newest one. And it's very good. I would
Wow.
say I highly recommend it. It was really good.
Oh,
Super
fun.
fun.
I love
So
that.
fun.
It's so
Yeah.
interactive, right? Such a fun, interactive
Yeah, and it forces your
time.
family to
Yeah.
work together. And we didn't bicker as much. I don't know. You just can't bicker because you have intentions here and you have purpose, and everyone's trying to work together. And what about this? And it was great. I loved it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. How
Fantastic.
about
Good,
you?
good,
You had your
good.
parents in town.
I
That's
did.
lovely that you
Yes,
got to
they kind
have
of,
that.
yep, they kind of did like a little impromptu, hey, are you guys free this weekend? And we were, and it's just the weather was so lovely that it's easier for my
Yes.
dad to drive in. So
Yeah. Yeah.
he's kind of slowing down a little low. So that was a little hard, watching your parents, get older, which you know all about. So yeah, it's tough. It was great though to see them, and my mom and I she helped me with my garden. I got all kinds of flowers planted,
Oh, I
and
love that. Oh
that's
gosh, that's
yeah, and
awesome.
we went to grab some peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers and things to grow in my little garden. So that was fun. That was so good.
That's
That's really
awesome.
her love language. She can grow any fucking thing. My mom is like
Yeah, isn't that amazing? My mom too,
unbelievable.
man. Isn't that weird? My mom
Awesome.
too.
Yeah.
I love that. So she came and helped you. And to me, that feels like such a
Yeah.
mother thing to do. We used to
Yeah.
traditionally always help my mom with, we got her baskets every year for Mother's Day. My dad would do that. And then I always felt that's when I would do all my planting, my pots. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I love that. And you
Yeah.
did have beautiful, beautiful weather. We did. We had beautiful weather for that.
Yeah. It was great. And then my kids were amazing. Mina did my nails and some mehndi. I don't know if you can see my
Oh,
hand. patterns. It's
Oh
got
my
all
gosh,
these
beautiful.
designs. I know. So it was a
Love
lot of
it.
intentional time together, which was so lovely. And yeah, it was so, I don't know, so lucky, right? We're
Yeah.
so blessed. But we were kind of thinking before getting online that it might be nice just with the weather and the like spring coming, that energy, like coming off of Mother's Day weekend. Maybe we could do a little some readings for everybody today.
Yes, let's do a little card
That
pulls,
feeling
everyone.
good to
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Um,
so.
yeah, I'm feeling, especially yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of people out there that are maybe looking for some guidance and wanting some information, just healing and insight, right? Spring,
Yeah.
growth, whatever you're going through. So this is how we do it, right? Go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 4.
Yep.
So just take a nice deep breath and maybe close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, whatever works for you to kind of center yourself. And then go ahead and pick a number, whatever comes to mind. That's the first number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and hold that number close to you. And
And then
we're
also
gonna
ask
pick a
your
card.
question. Maybe has set an intention. Ask your question. Maybe it's thank
Yeah.
you, angels, for revealing to me what I need to know today.
I love that.
Okay.
Yes. Do
All
you want to
right.
go first? We're using our Lightworker Unite cards, by the
Yes,
way.
of course we are. I know. Isn't it so nice that we used to do these all the time with other people's cards, but now we can do them with ours? Okay, I'm going to
I know.
first pull number 1.
Oh,
Ooh, we've got
ooh,
positivity, number 17. This is
wow.
our balance series. Gratitude, optimism, and laughter is the quickest way to stay in a high vibrational frequency. Positivity.
Mm,
Oh, I have, gosh. Well, if you're watching
yep.
this, I'm going to turn off my background really quick. Let's see. Let's blur my background, see if I can do it this way. Does that work a little bit?
No,
Nope. That
kind
doesn't
of,
work
but
either.
yeah, all
Okay.
right.
It's okay. Yes, I know. Dark on it. Video settings. I always forget that when you pull cards, it's really hard to see on my screen here. So I'm
Yeah.
just going to turn it off really quick. Okay. Here we go. So this is the positivity card, number 17. It's beautiful. There's a smiley face.
Oh,
Again, I'm going to repeat it. Gratitude, optimism, and laughter is the quickest way to stay in a high vibrational frequency.
mm,
And so this tells me, like, whoever you are, number one's out there, maybe we need a little shift. There might be a shift that you need to kind of, step into much more of an optimistic outlook. Where can positivity really serve you right now? Where do you need more of it? I would say surround yourself with high vibe people. Surround yourself with those that make you feel good, that lift you up. Maybe you're finding yourself surrounded by those that actually drag you down or suck your energy. So this card is a shift card. This is what I feel like. It's showing up, and it's number 17, which is also Manjeet's number. So 1, 7, it could be 8, but paying attention to the number, if it has any meaning to you. This is really about it's time to surround yourself with some positive people, positive energy. And I always refer to it as a high vibe. You might be sitting in the low frequency right now. You may be sitting somewhere where you find yourself just kind of sluggish and all those negative, toxic feelings. And you need this card to say, nope, it's time we got to shift something. We have to lift it up and let's shift it into feeling good. Okay. And that can be with some laughter, gratitude, or surrounding yourself with some beautiful light worker friends like Manjeet and myself. If you're listening to this, you've said, I need to
Yeah.
feel good today and I want to listen to something positive. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's a shift card for somebody, you listeners. Someone needs to hear this because they're stuck and they need
Yeah.
shift.
Yeah.
Shift
Yeah.
something more
Yeah. If
high
I may,
vibe.
add something
Yes,
too. If
of
you,
course.
oh, sorry, my nose is dripping. Oh gosh. When I love that, because when when you picked the card, it was 11, 17, which are like, so beautiful. Goddess energies, lots of like beautiful 17 manifestation energy, positivity, positivity. And it is part of the balance series. So the way we kind of read our cards in the series, you kind of have to look at the opposite, right? So like what Mayume is saying, like the positivity card doesn't exist without the negativity card. That's what keeps us in balance, right? So whenever I see the positivity card for people, it always almost feels like a bit of a release card. Like, what are the negative energies that you're feeling and holding on to that you're ready to let go of? So that you can embrace the positivity card. See them together, right? It's a balance card. It's saying one doesn't exist without the other. And that's okay. It's okay, right? It's okay to feel negative and shitty about stuff sometimes because that's life,
That is life.
But it is time for a shift for you. So yes.
Don't sit there too long. This is your little message today. Don't sit there too long. Time to shift.
Yes. Shift it, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ready for number 2?
Yeah, let's do number 2.
Oh, wow. So this is part of the creativity series. It's a number 29 and it's beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. I love this card.
I do too.
So it is a really cool card because it basically speaks to beauty is within us and all around us. So behold the beauty not seen before. So when we were creating this card, right, Mayume, we had a lot of conversations around this word. And I think the thing about this is sometimes we have a really hard time accessing and acknowledging the beauty within us and our physical beauty. Yeah. So the number 2s out there, it just feels like a really interesting time for you to really maybe even reframe the word beauty and maybe having it as a mantra for this week. That I am beautiful. I embrace beauty within me. I am beautiful. And this is about not just our physical being, this is about our inside being. So this card is not, although there's a beautiful woman, on the cover of this, it really asks us to dig deeper and really acknowledge and be proud of that beauty within you. So maybe write down for yourself, 10 things that are really beautiful about yourself. And it doesn't have to be about your physical appearance. This is about how do you show beauty in the world? How do you shine your beauty out in the world? Maybe you're an educator or a teacher and you see the beauty within children and bring that light up, right?
Yes,
that's something you can own.
Yeah.
Own it today. Yeah.
Yeah.
29.
Yeah. 29.
Yeah. And I love this little rainbow at the top, right? It's like so many cool things about beauty, owning your originality. So for some reason, I'm seeing the rainbow and inclusion energy was really coming out strong with this card, like owning your power, like however that shows up in its uniqueness. Yeah.
Yeah. What's coming up for me, if I may, just really quick, is kind of the latter part of that card too, where it says noticing or acknowledging the beauty that wasn't seen before. So maybe taking a really good look at yourself in the mirror and saying like, I am beautiful. Like you said, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And really take a good look at your face. And just, I want you to acknowledge not all the negative things that we all say to ourselves sometimes when we look in the mirror, but all of the wonderful things that maybe you didn't notice before. Acknowledging, maybe you like your hair color today, or maybe you like your eyes. Maybe, looking at the fine wrinkles and acknowledging them and finding the beauty there, finding some beauty in some place that you wouldn't normally notice. I think just kind of look around, even on your walk today. For you guys who are going to go outside and take a walk, just acknowledge the earth, the trees, the dirt, the rocks, the birds, and finding beauty somewhere else that you are maybe not acknowledging. And just take a moment to acknowledge the beauty around you. So it is about us, within us, but also around us. I just feel like sometimes we take things for granted. So if we can stop and smell the roses, right? They always say, but this is really about stopping and acknowledging what you find, you beautiful light worker, and the eye of the beholder, what you find is beautiful. And maybe you can just look at your your partner, your children, your fur babies. What is it about them that you want to acknowledge, that you love, and their beautiness and all? So I just feel like expanding it a little bit too. I feel like expanding.
Love it. Yes, beauty. Beauty number 2s. Yay.
Yes. All right. Good job. Okay. Number 3. Wow. We have a theme here. I have the goddess power.
Holy shit.
33. This is so
Oh
funny.
my God. This is
The
hilarious.
goddesses are coming forward to offer you power and
Mhm.
guidance. You are sovereign. Again, I feel like it goes with beauty. I mean, power, beauty. So we've got the goddesses showing up. They're acknowledging this. So you number 3s, goddess power is with you. Whether you're male or female, invite them in. This is them saying, I want to show you how powerful you really are. And so feel their energy. And this is a time of power. This is a time to feel your sovereignty and to step into who you really are, and allow that spiritual realm, beautiness and power from the goddesses. Allow them to come forward. And if you don't know who the goddesses are, you don't need to. You could look one up and see what pops up. But I say this, just knowing that you received this card today, just say, okay, goddesses, you are with me now. Help me stand in my power. I feel like someone needs to hear this, that they are powerful. They're beautiful and they're powerful. And you can do this. It's time. Surround yourself with positive people and make that shift. And now realizing that you have help from the other side. These goddesses want to help you. That's what I'm feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody needs to hear this desperately, that they're not alone and that they really are truly powerful. They can do it.
Yeah. I know. I love that. Yeah. And it's a 33, right? You were saying earlier that number for some reason is really like it's highlighted for me. So those number 3s that picked the 33.
Yeah. Right.
Paying attention to that because it is like the trilogy, right? It's about 3s coming forward. It's like in all religions and faiths, 3s are so powerful. The power of 3 and the Trinity and all those,
Yes.
So there's something really magical about number 3s that bring us into the world of miracles. And so maybe, number 3s as well, you're looking for a miracle right now. You're looking for some really powerful information, some, something on the horizon. Whenever I get the goddess card for people, I always have to say, the goddesses are with you, right? And they're wanting to merge with you. They're ready and willing to walk with you down a path that might feel difficult for you. It might feel a bit scary, but knowing that there's this really strong power within you for miracles to be born, So, and maybe, just if you don't have a connection with goddesses, maybe grab like a goddess deck. There's about 1 billion of them out there. It might be your turn, right? Your time right now to connect with them more deeply, because they come to you for lots of different things. Like I'm hearing Kuan Yin a lot right now. This is compassion, right? A lot of compassion energy. But I'm also feeling Lakshmi, which is all about creativity. So there's something about the goddesses and owning your goddess power, because they walk with you if you allow them to. So this is about permission, allowing the miracles to come through. Yeah. I love this fucking card. How there is definitely a theme.
There is definitely a theme.
Right? Positivity, beauty, and goddess power. What the hell?
Know. Let's see what number 4 is.
I'm kind of shaking now. Well, let's see. I got a lot of vibe, like that energy out my sky, my spine. Okay. So forgiveness. It's number 38.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it takes a minute to focus here, but you can see the forgiveness here on the bridge, right? walk towards forgiveness, my friends. Forgiveness of yourself and others, because peace is possible. So, this is obviously a really powerful card for both of us, but whenever I see this card, it's a 38 as well, which is also an 11, right? 8 plus 3 is also an 11, which is also where the goddesses live, right? That's the goddess dimension. And so this is very interesting that there's a connection between allowing, the goddesses to come in, own your beauty, right? Stay in the positive realm, because that's how we forgive, right? Sometimes we can't forgive on our own. We need a little backup. And this is where we fortify ourselves, I feel like with honoring our beauty, embracing positivity, bring in your goddess power. And then it's going to be a lot easier for you to forgive. It's going to be a lot easier for you to forgive others. But this card is also feeling like forgiving yourself. Yeah. Like it feels very deeply rooted in, it's time for you to really, truly forgive yourself for anything that you feel like you have done. Maybe it's just speaking poorly of yourself for so long. Forgive yourself for that. Let it go. Because you're a fucking goddess and you're beautiful. Right?
That's right.
And you're powerful.
That
positive.
high vibe. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make that
Very
shift.
interesting.
You are beautiful. You are powerful. And it's time to forgive yourself. And forgive others, because it just feels like that for the forgiveness card to be at the tail end, to kind of like wrap it up. I was kind of eager to see, oh my gosh, what is going to wrap this up? What is this about? And it kind of shocked me. It surprised me, actually, but it makes sense that at the end of all this, in order to move forward, sometimes we have to release something that is holding us back. So when the forgiveness card comes up, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to forgive that one person who really, did you wrong, did you dirty. It may mean, what is it going on in your life that is holding you back? Whether it's your thoughts, maybe it is anger, maybe it is a grudge, right? Sometimes those grudges become those little molehills that become mountains, right? A little grudge. What is it that is holding you back? That's what the forgiveness card feels like to me. Like all of this, we're going to shift. We're going to get into positivity because we want to move forward. And we are beautiful. We are sovereign. And it's time to release all that little shit so that you can move forward. And it could be big shit, but I'm just saying it's time to let go and release. Forgiveness to me is so powerful, and I've had to do a lot of that in my life. But I really love the word release. I feel like it goes hand in hand. So perhaps if forgiveness doesn't sound right or resonate with you, maybe try the release. Where in my life do I need to release? Someone or something, an event, a grudge, anything that you feel might be holding you back, so that you could be a goddess, a beautiful goddess filled with positivity and optimism.
Yeah, and beauty. Yeah, and beauty, right? That's our beauty card too. Yeah. I think it's interesting too, this forgiveness of the word peace. And then, on the card, there's like a little dove, right? And so maybe the mantra for you with this card is something like, I embrace peace. Right. So if release doesn't sound right, or forgiveness, maybe it is, how do, I embrace peace. I embrace that feeling of peace in my heart for all things that no longer serve me, Yes. I don't know. Sorry. That was just like, I kept seeing the bird kind of flying off the card. Actually, it was just like, don't forget me. It's a beautiful card. I just love these cards, Mayume. I love these.
Too.
I
Our
love
cards are
love,
so
love
fun.
these.
They're so good. I know we're so biased. We love our cards.
I know.
They're so beautiful.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. They're beautiful. Yes. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we actually created our own Oracle deck. So you've got to check them out. They're $44. It's $1 a card, right? 44 cards that Manjeet and I sat and channeled spirit, and spirit helped us develop these beautiful cards. It's so magical.
Yeah.
Love them.
So beautiful. Yeah, I love them. And, it's so fun to hear people enjoying them too. Like people that use the cards often and do readings for themselves. Like they'll just pick a card in the morning and kind of see where it lands. Right. And they're meant to be that way.
It looks like everyone.
Really meant to be like used all the time, anytime.
Yeah.
You and I both keep them in keep them in our bags wherever we go.
Yes.
So it's kind of
they're
fun.
always with me.
I know. Okay, how do you feel about doing a quick card for me, and I can do one for you? What do you think? We got a couple more minutes. What do you think? Just a quickie.
Excuse me, everyone. I'm so sorry that I have a little cough and sniffle, so I'm doing it right in the mic. Yeah, let's do it. Are you going to throw these cards in or leave them out?
I'm leaving them out because we got the essence of them right for us. So, all right. Wow. Okay. Let me just clear these a little bit here and get your energy on them. I'm just running them.
Okay.
So when I say clear them, what I'm saying is, in between readings, I have like a little candle actually that I'm using today. It's one of my favorites. Really cute, isn't it?
Beautiful.
And when I just kind of run the cards over them today, just to kind of clear them a little bit, just to kind of get all of the energy off from the universal consciousness.
That heat does it. Yes.
Yeah, you can kind of give them a little blow. We talk a lot about this in one of our past episodes. If you're curious about how to use them, you can hear us knocking on them too, just to get the vibration in connection. Right? Do you have one? Do you want to go? Okay.
Still clearing. I just want to set the intention. Well, do you have an intention or question, or you just want to be like, let's just see what Mayume's got for me?
Well, yeah. What does Spirit have for me?
Okay.
That's it.
All right, here we go. All right, Spirit, what does Manjeet need to know right now? Ooh, meditation. 39, quiet your mind and embrace stillness to hear the messages from Spirit. We love this card. It's beautiful.
I love
meditation. We both, of course, love meditation deeply. So I don't know. How does this card resonate with you? I mean, I know that you meditate all the time. So there must be something going on. This is what I'm saying. There might be a time where you need to quiet your mind because there's messages for you. And this might be maybe meditating without intention, right? I would even say, yes, do your typical grounding and bring in the light. But I would say maybe this is what I'm hearing. Meditate to just your favorite music. Just like be immersed in the frequency of the song, of the melody. And maybe it's words, but not, so this doesn't feel like a guided meditation. This just feels like in the melody of music and just kind of immersing yourselves and quieting your mind. I'm hearing your third eye needs to kind of close, right? As opposed to being open for all the things, it's actually kind of so interesting. And then speaking of the word spine that you couldn't get out, I'm seeing like your spine all the way to the root. It's going bing, 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 and then it highlights the red down here, like a pulsating red to get you grounded. And it's okay. I'm just hearing. I'm going to say this. You ain't going anywhere, girl. Right? You're not going anywhere. You're being grounded, tethered to this earth, and immersing yourself in. It's a frequency. It feels like a frequency, a melody. So not a guided meditation. You're not doing anything. You're just immersing with music. I keep hearing frequency to get you grounded. But third eye, they said to close it. Usually we open that right up, but yours is so powerful, but it's like closed for business. So close it and just kind of let your body feel the frequencies. Feels like it'll bring healing on a cellular level. That's mind.
Yeah, pretty much what I've been doing. Yeah, which is awesome. Even in even after surgery, I was listening to frequencies and it just nonstop. Yeah. Like, it's an artist, his name is Brian Eno, and it was music for airports, it's called. And it's it's super just really, it was just bizarre because that was the only thing I wanted to hear. And it played
Wow.
for 4 days straight. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't
See,
read books. I didn't
trusting.
do
Yes.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Trusting
just
that.
listened to
Wow.
that Brian Eno music. It was just so,
Ah,
it was super healing. Yeah.
okay.
It
So
is.
this
I
must be
feel,
validation for you then.
yeah. Yeah. I love that. And I've been, writing a lot as well. And I listen to music when I'm writing
Yes.
too. So
Same.
it feels
Yes.
very like channeled, like, okay, oh, this is the story I need to say here. Oh, that's what's happening. And it's all because I have this music playing in the background, right?
Yes.
It is like a catalyst. So I love that. Yeah. It that makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
I'm
the
ready.
angels are just saying, it's a little validation, Manj, that continue
Yeah.
doing that. That is grounding you. That's why they were saying the root is like pulsating in back,
Yeah.
lower spine. And just keep doing that because it feels like immersing on a cellular level. It's really bringing some healing
Oh, I love
to your
it.
body.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Validation.
It's so funny. My dad was here. He's my mentor, he's my spiritual uh, you know, guy. And he's taught me so much my whole life as just a baby, as a young girl, right? And he looked over at me and you can tell he's kind of slowing down and he's looking at me. And I brought him breakfast and some water and we were just chatting and he goes, man, you you're okay, right? Like you're okay. You're good. It's over. It's done. Right. And I just thought, oh, you're right. Okay. I feel that too. But it was just so funny because he had just said that to me this morning. And then
Whoa.
you just said it to me now with the
Okay, you
root.
ain't
So
going anywhere, girl. I was
yeah,
supposed to
that
say, you're
is
not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
yeah, I love that. I just and it's funny, I'm getting kind of that messaging, but I don't feel afraid
Right.
about my mortality, but I think it's just such a lovely affirmation that I've got some work to do, right? I've got things to do. So
That's
thank you.
right. Well, I could have told you that.
I
I've been
know.
saying that for
Well,
a
you
long
do.
time. We
Yeah,
don't have
you always
time for
do.
none of this bullshit. We got to get going. Heal up, sister.
I
No,
know.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. I love that. It's such a beautiful message. I love that. So thank you um and my dad for that. Wow. Okay. You ready for your card, my
All
sister?
right. Oh God, what is
Ooh,
okay?
it's part of the creativity series. It's a number 26. It's one of your favorites. It's adventure.
Oh my gosh. Woo, ooh, ooh.
Adventure.
I
I
love it.
love this card. I'm just trying to get it to the right place so it'll focus. Sorry. There it is. So
You
this to
love this
me,
card.
right? It's a 26. Yeah. Get ready. You are ready for a new adventure. Get ready to set sail. So holy shit. I kind of felt this you know, before when, and it kind of, I think it really has a lot to do with your mom, transitioning into this beautiful home and creating this space for you because your life feels very different now. It feels like you're filling it with a lot of adventure. You're filling it with a lot of creativity, a lot of planning. And we're coming into the busiest season for you, which is summer.
Yeah.
This is when you and your family, do your things. You've got a lot of travel coming up. Um,
Do.
the only thing that I keep hearing with this is yes, it's a validation that it is this a new adventure. There's something in here about pacing
Mm,
yourself. Yeah. So even though things are bright and sunny and awesome and great, it can also shift very quickly into the world of overwhelm
mm.
because even when we're having a lot of fun, we can also overdo it, right? We can overdo it even though it's all good stuff, we
Right.
still need to remember like pacing is so important. There's also going to be a lot of new adventures coming for you, so pacing yourself, taking the time to breathe,
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
that resonate with you?
Yes. Oh, that means a lot of things. Yes. There's a lot of travel ahead. Johnny and it's our 25th wedding anniversary this year. And we are actually going to
Yes.
Barcelona. It's all booked and everything. So I'm so excited about that. And I feel like it's also like Chelan. Our Chelan house is ready. So, and that's on the
Yes.
lake. So and the boats, it just kind of makes sense. There's a lot of fun things that are going to happen in that house for me. It feels very validating that I'm ready to set sail. I've been kind of on hold for 5 years, especially this last year was really rough. And so, this just feels like validation that it's okay to set sail. It's okay. But I love what you got too. I'll definitely pace myself because look what happened. I was all over the place this last week and I got sick because I didn't rest, just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. That's always the other side of this card. Like, it is part of the creativity side. And although it's lovely, we always, every time I see this card, I always see exhaustion right next to adventure. Yeah, every time. I don't know why, but it only because only with certain people, because it is when you're exerting yourself and you're in something that's really, even though it's super high vibe, it still doesn't negate the fact that you're still saying yes to something and no to something else, right? You're still making compromises all the time into that world of adventure. But adventure can also look very, very quiet. It can look like that too, like meditation,
I love it. I'll go on a sailboat on the lake by myself, do a little
Yeah.
riding and meditation. Want to join me? You and me on a boat?
Let's
Doing
go,
nothing
girl.
but
We need
meditating and writing. And oh my God.
Oh
I'm so
my
excited.
God. Well, that's going to happen anyway. So
Yes, that's going to happen anyway. Okay.
I
just got
mean-
chills. I just got my 2 shivers. Woo. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've been
just hit
having them
something
all
there.
day. All right.
Oh my
Let's do it. Let's
God,
book our
that's a big
trip.
yes.
So
Yes.
we're going to say goodbye because we're booking our trip
Yeah.
to the Chelan house.
we got shit to do.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for doing this with me, my sister. I just,
so
I love
lovely.
that.
So love this. And hello,
Needed.
Lightworkers. Thank you so much for joining us. And we hope that you're checking into the YouTube channel at Lightworkers Unite.
Yes.
Find us and you can watch this podcast or just enjoy us in your car. Just be safe when you drive.
And we have just maybe another seat left for our Meet Your Spirit guides.
Yes,
I don't know
yes.
if we have any spots left, but
I
think we have a couple. Okay. So if you are interested, okay.
Please,
yeah. So Meet Your
on.
Spirit guides, it's May 14th. That's tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. So
starts tomorrow
and
tomorrow evening.
Not to worry if you can't make them live because they will be recorded.
That's right.
And so if you do miss the first one, don't worry. You'll absolutely get the workbook and be able to watch it on the replay. Okay.
Yes. So join us. It's going to be a beautiful, powerful, intimate group. Again, this isn't going to be a massive group. It's going to be really small. You're going to get a lot of information and probably do a lot of shifting. I feel like people are going to shift and start to have these beautiful messages coming through. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Connection, right? Being deeply connected with that spirit guide, those guides that really want to come through. And then we also have an event on May 22nd, which is an evening with spirit. So if you're looking for connection with other sisters and brothers, it's open to everybody. And we're going to just do readings. So
we're going to do readings. Boom, 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 boom. Online. Join us. Love it.
Join us. So you can find all those. We'll have them in our on our YouTube channel and on the Instas.
Yes.
So join us. We love you.
Thanks for joining.
And we hope you found love and light with your readings today.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Thanks for my reading, Manjeet. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. I love it. Well, we love all of you. Namaste.
Namaste. Bye.